of the opening round. There's that.
Amagov is a scary, scary guy.
Put on a show.
Adlan Amagov, known as the Wolf, was a figure who could have redefined the landscape of mixed martial arts. With a striking style that blended grace and power, his story remains one of the most intriguing in MMA history. Amagov's brief, electrifying career left fans in awe, not only because of his raw talent, but also because of his sudden and surprising departure from the sport. At his peak, Amagov's entry into martial arts was born from an epiphany. At just 19, he witnessed a street fight near his college, where two men brawled with an intensity he had never seen. In that moment, he realized that knowledge alone wouldn't protect him on the streets. This experience led him to the gym, where he quickly transitioned from a beginner to a seasoned combat sports athlete. Within just a couple of years, he clinched the Russian Combat Sambo Championship, a title that marked the start of a promising career. By 21, Amagov was already making waves in MMA, debuting against the experienced Alexei, who would go on to make history in the UFC. Despite his inexperience, Amagov showed remarkable resilience. Although he ultimately succumbed to Oleinik's signature Ezekiel choke, the fight provided a glimpse into his potential. Amagov's refusal to tap and his ability to absorb and learn from defeat became themes of his career. After this rocky start, Amagov returned with a vengeance, fighting in the Russian promotion Pro FC. It was here that he began to establish his identity as one of the most dangerous strikers in MMA. Known for his flashy, unpredictable kicks, he quickly gained attention. His spinning back kicks became his trademark, a move that would stun opponents and fans alike. His power was undeniable, and his talent was something that was soon recognized by top coaches, including Mike Winkeljohn, Jon Jones' striking coach, who predicted Amagov would become #1 in the world. Amagov's momentum continued to build. By 2010, he was undefeated in 5 fights, impressing audiences with his ability to mix striking with wrestling. His performances were a blend of aggression, technique, and speed. He outclassed opponents, dominating them both on the feet and on the ground. His roundhouse kicks, followed by powerful overhand punches, became a signature move that left a trail of finishes in his wake. In 2011, he signed with Strikeforce, where his career truly began to take shape on a global scale. Training alongside the likes of Khabib Nurmagomedov, Amagov continued to improve. His transition to the United States for training was pivotal, as he sharpened his English and skill set, learning from some of the best in the business. However, his first UFC experience was not without drama. After dropping renowned fighters like Carlos Condit in sparring, he made a statement by knocking Jon Jones to the ground with a spinning back kick to the liver. It was an accomplishment so remarkable that even Jones himself admitted that he had never felt anything like it before or since. Despite his early successes, Amagov's career was filled with unpredictability. His first UFC fight came with immense expectations, but it was a bout that displayed both his brilliance and his flaws. Facing Chris Spang, Amagov showcased his remarkable kicking ability and striking combinations, leaving no room for the judges to make a decision. His creativity in the cage, including spinning kicks and 360-degree roundhouses, was breathtaking. He was a fighter who kept the audience guessing, a true spectacle of athleticism and unpredictability. Amagov's next bout came against the gritty TJ Berger, where his raw power shone through. After a series of back-and-forth exchanges, Amagov finished Waldberger in spectacular fashion, showing off his wrestling and striking mix with precision. His dominance in the cage, especially during these early UFC bouts, made him a rising star, a potential champion in the making. However, just as quickly as he appeared on the scene, Amagov's career took an unexpected turn. In 2013, at the tender age of 27, Amagov shocked the MMA world by announcing his retirement. The reasons for this decision were shrouded in mystery. Some speculated it was due to religious reasons, while others believed the pressures of fame and the constant grind of being away from his family had taken their toll. Amagov himself revealed that while his ambitions had always been to become a UFC champion, he had accomplished everything he set out to do in the sport. He was content with his career and sought peace in his personal life. Despite his abrupt exit, the MMA community never truly let go of the Wolf. 3 years later, in 2016, Amagov made a brief return to the sport, competing in regional promotions. His fight was a farewell performance, a final chance for fans to see the magic he once showcased. But after that, Amagov retreated into a life far removed from the cage. He occasionally attended events and watched fights, but the fire that once burned brightly seemed to have extinguished. Legendary coach Greg Jackson summed up Amagov's potential perfectly. "I've never seen anyone that strong at this weight. He could have easily been a champion, easily more than once. I miss him a lot. What a talented guy." It was clear that Amagov had the talent to become one of the best. His power, his kicks, his technique, they were all otherworldly, but he chose a different path. One that didn't require the bright lights of fame or the brutal demands of a championship fight. As fans, we are left to wonder what might have been. What could Amagov have achieved if he had stayed? Could he have become a UFC champion? The the questions linger. But so does the legend of the Wolf. His impact on the sport, though short, remains a testament to his undeniable talent and the path he carved for himself, a path that ultimately led him away from the cage and into a life of contentment.